Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. How's it going? We're back. Get Ave Maria on blast. We're back. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, we're back, dogs. Season dose, episode 50. Cease. Holy. Let me get TeamSpeak open before something disastrous happens. There we go. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Last John episodes, we did our Sunday service, which feels like a lifetime ago, but we did in fact do that, so yeah. So now we are hugely chilling, I guess. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure another service is on the cards, so we're sort of just gonna be doing our kind of standard priesting work, I guess, until we reach the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check telegrams. I don't think I actually have any telegrams. We've lost all popularity. Our relationship levels are in the drain. But like I said, it has been a while since our last Angel session yesterday, and it was a while since the last John session, so we haven't been too busy. I mean, thank you for the 9 months, man. Very generous of you. Hello. Hope you're doing well. It's John Day today, so no Angel. But I don't expect it to be too crazy a session. Fridays are usually pretty busy, so I'm sure everyone else will be going nuts, but we haven't got too much on the go, I don't think. I thought that was a player. Took the widest fucking berth ever. Okay. Oh god. I don't know who that was though. Looks like a pirate.
Morning, partner.
Yeah, we'll have a quick tally check and then head back on Oriform. Angel was just leaning on his horse yesterday like a badass. I mean, every opportunity I can get my hands on to Oriform, that is what we're doing. That is a top priority. So I always take it. But, you know, it felt very much like a Bedlam standoff, or rather a Dead Set standoff, so I didn't particularly want to, like... I didn't want to particularly infringe on what Law had going on between the gang, but I saw the opportunity and I just had to take it. But, you know, once it was done, I wanted to just step back then and let whatever was going to happen happen. So, yeah, no tellies. I'm gonna reach out to the old boys. See how they're doing.
How do you do, sir?
Hello there. How are you this morning?
So far, so good. Sadly, on a tight schedule.
Right, well, best of luck for the day.
Thank you. I can eat it.
Why have we got pings? Ugh. Where are we? Here we go. Did Beth's toxic bit of jealousy shine through a moment in Thieves? I don't know. I mean, what was she jealous about? Oh, about Rachel. I didn't pick up on it really. I mean, I think I mean, if there was, yeah, I didn't pick up on it. I don't think Angel would have either. But I think they've both spoken about Rachel enough to know that it's more of a like a rivalry, I guess, than anything else. So, who am I telegramming here, Suki? What's the plan for John today? I mean, we're kind of in a bit of a limbo at the moment. John, like in character, is waiting to hear from his church in England whether he'll need to like leave America and go back home. So the John sessions are mainly sort of just chill sessions in between the Angel sessions. A lot of the story is like in Angel's court at the moment. So we're kind of just waiting to see what happens every Angel session, and then that will dictate sort of where we go with John, I think. So yeah, it's very up in the air, but it will crash land at some point, and it'll be glorious. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. Suki was Maxi. Okay, done. Give me R to the Telegram office. As much as I love getting a Telegram, I hate sending them, and I hate Telegram RP. It's so mind-numbing. I think it's like mainly because, well, you know, Telegrams don't work like, you know, text messages and shit like that, right? It doesn't have the same kind of UI to it, which makes complete sense, but it's so just annoying to have to use an 1899 Telegram machine where I don't have group chat and contact lists and you know, in the, you know, the modern sense, you don't have a chat history with anyone, you know. When are they adding iPhones into WildRP? True. I'm waiting on the update. I need them to add iPhones and Instagram. I'm guessing in GTA 6 they will like unironically have social media like in the game. And you'll be able to like make accounts and, you know, post and things like that. You have developer friends make it happen. Yeah, I'm messaging Thrall as we speak. Get the iPhone trademark into the game now. John will be standing on the stairs scrolling through Jesus AI reels. True. Showing Suki some Jesus AI videos. Suki's like, no, father. These aren't real, father. It's AI. What do you mean, Suki? What do you mean it's AI? I've started a lot later today than I usually would because I was just zoning out listening to music. But my god. Yeah, I don't think we'll be live for that long today, and I don't think I'll be up to much, honestly. as bad as it like sounds, it does just feel like, you know, I have to get through the John sessions to get to the Angel sessions because of this hole that I've put myself in with the setup. So, but it doesn't look like there's that much lore on, so you know, it's one of those things as well. Having PTSD flashes of every time I have to tell my mom that something on Facebook is fake. Honestly, I feel so bad for people who are still on Facebook. Sorry, I'm taking a. Oh fuck! I can't take a screenshot. Damn it! I was trying to take a screenshot of something, and I failed. Don't use social media for anything other than doom scrolling clips. I mean, even like, I go through so many phases as well where I'm like, this is such a waste of time for me. I could be doing literally anything else, and I really do get tempted to just delete all of that shit, but I don't know. I feel like I learn too much and I find out too much stuff, like good stuff from social media to like put it down fully, you know? Like I discover a lot of music through social media and a lot of cool art and shit like that. So it's like you really just have to tailor your experience far more, I think, these days, because so much of it is just shit. You really need to like put effort into making things good, like making your feed good and whatever. I mean, yeah, TikTok is like just the worst thing, really, when you think about it. I should, the amount of times I've been tempted to delete that is like actually unreal. But it's just too funny. Okay, it is too funny. There's too much good content on there, even though, you know, it's almost guaranteed that it's some sort of Chinese spyware. God, this weather is like crazy. It's so foggy, but it's like getting to sunset now. I'm gonna give it until maybe half past the hour, and might go do some hunting, honestly. Just pass the time a little bit. I don't think I have any jobs right now. No, I don't. This fucking... I'm watching a video of a guy, like, watering a squirrel. Sorry, that just made me laugh. Anyway, my point was the squirrel can really fucking drink. I mean, it looks dry as hell though, so... But it makes me want like a freezing bottle of water, you know what I mean? Gonna prepare for the drama tornado that is our ping path. Well, good luck. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, have a good session when you get to it. I'll be right here chilling out. How exciting. I love those Minecraft videos where they're like, oh, I'm gonna build check out this friendly starter base design, and it's just the most complicated fucking building you've ever seen in your life. Unironically, the funniest thing on the planet. I haven't played Minecraft in ages, though. When was it last? I'm trying to think. It's got to have been last year at some point. Before Christmas, definitely, I think. Might have been August, if I were to put a bet on it. I don't know. as the years go by, the annual phase just doesn't really hit as much. I never feel like truly compelled to get on and play it. And when I do, I usually just hop on, you know, Hypixel or something. And even that is like way beyond me now at this point. Some of the Skyblock stuff they've got going on is just not mind-numbing, but it's so complicated. I just have no idea how these people function on those games. I do have food. Really should get rid of I might just put this stuff in the church chest for someone to use if they want it, honestly. Because otherwise I'm just going to throw them away, so I may as well spread around the RP. Cheeky telegram, probably from Maxi, I would assume. I don't think Suki's around. You know what I was thinking the other day? Because I was just glancing at the bank there. I was like, do people rob banks anymore? Maybe I'm just like not around it enough at this point to really see. Because I hardly ever like linger around towns on Angel. And I don't really go to many other
Understood.
towns on what am I saying? Many of the towns on John, so I feel like I can hear people talking. Can't see them. But yeah, maybe they still do, and I just don't see it. Plenty of other banks around after all, but yeah. I want to stick the stuff in the chest. That's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Stick it in the bottom drawer. That's so funny. Okay. I like having this as just an open storage unit to use. Because even though it's like for the church, quote unquote, anybody can come in and kind of rob it or use it for whatever they want. And I hope people do, you know, as long as they leave a little detail or something. But oh my god, I don't know why I'm so tired. I've not done anything today. Truly. It is going to be one of those sessions, I think. Goodness gracious. I'll go check my Telegram in a sec. Somebody's racing in. I think that guy who pulled up on that wagon by the general store was like a taxi guy. Cause he just stopped and started speaking to somebody who came out, so it's pretty cool. I saw somebody asking about it in Gen chat the other day. I'll go check my Telegram here in a sec. It's probably Maxie just going, yes, well, yes. You know how it is, yes. Well. Doing the hand gesture thing. Classic. Actual classic. Wow, coconut water and matcha. How exciting. I tried matcha once and it genuinely just tastes like grass. I don't understand the appeal. And I never will understand the appeal. Truthfully and frankly. Is that Beth? Stream sniping. Actually stream sniping. No, she's riding into walls.
Morning, sir.
I'll have to get another drink in a sec. Ugh. So just neck that tango. Oh, she is in here. Such a stream sniper. Maxie says,
Morning.
hello there.
I just got a telegram you were harassing my friends.
I'm sorry?
Were you talking about to any one this morning? Someone about warm gods and such?
What?
Maybe I have the wrong pastor. Never mind.
Yes, I haven't spoken to any Guama gods recently, no.
Oh well, I should. Someone's on your turf there, Father, because apparently someone's running around preaching about Guarman gods and the like.
Right. Yes, I've heard a lot about Guama, but I've not actually visited. I really haven't had a reason to.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Bible studies and Goddess of Guarma.
Sounds quite interesting.
Yeah, no, I guess I assumed it was you because the person sent me this from here 5 minutes ago. So, interesting.
Well, if they're doing Bible studies in Guarma, then perhaps I should visit. Sounds like a good opportunity.
Oh, I don't know if they're doing Guarma. Yeah, maybe. Though I don't think you'd survive in your robes there. You'd probably have a heat stroke.
Yes, well, I actually bought some clothes to go there, but plans sort of fell through, so I never really went.
Mm. Maybe God was saving you from a bad sunburn. Who knows?
Maybe, though I do have quite a nice hat to go.
You should wear it more often.
So, I mean, so rude. So rude. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There we are. Okay. Oh. This blinking rain. Should I just wait here until it stops? I'll have a read of the paper in the meantime. Stand sell newspaper? What does that look like? Huh. Interesting. There we go. He doesn't stand back too far, does he? Should I, lean against this post? There we are. Oh, it's even more obvious now, fuck's sake. Can't hit it to save my life. God, that really does bug me. John looks a bit villainous, standing like this, reading the paper with his hat on, doesn't he? Chill here for a bit until the rain goes. See if we run into anyone. Is there a train out? Wow. Look at that. I might fucking go on the train, honestly. A little trip? Why not? Why not? I've got nothing better to do on this earth.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna send a tip about fast, and then be right back. Saints Crossing Transit Authority. Next stop is Saint Denis. If you'd like to go to Saint Denis, tickets are $5. Feel free to approach the train to buy a ticket.
Thank you, sir. Hello there.
Hello.
Is it $5 for a ticket? Is that right?
It is $5 for a ticket.
Right. Should I just hand that to you then, or is there somebody else?
You can. I'll give it to the engineer.
Excellent. There we are. Oh, I think I might need to hop up to where you're at. Excuse me one moment.
Yeah, you're fine.
There we are. This awful rain. I can't believe you're having to stand here the whole time.
Oh, you get used to it.
Right. Oh well. Look at that. As soon as I bring it up, it's clearing up.
It does. It'll clear up. They're calling me the rain officer because if I sing the last time, the rain went away, and so.
Really, is that right?
And then it comes back. Welcome aboard. Do
Thank
you know the train rules? Have you ridden before?
Do you know what? I can't remember if I have. I mean, I took a train here to the crossing, and I've taken a train out of state recently, but I don't think I've taken one sort of around the place.
Oh, in state, yeah. So we're on the inner.
Call for Saint Denis. If you'd like to board the train, tickets are $5. Last call. All aboard.
We are on the inner route, and next is Saint Denis, and then we will go around to Rhodes, Valentine, and that loop until we decide to. He decides to put the train to bed. We do ask that you not go past those poles up front, just for your own safety. You are welcome to walk through the cars, but stay out of the caboose.
Right.
You could peek your head in if you want to look, but please don't, remain there. Then when we get to Saint Denis and are departing Saint Denis, don't stand too close to the right-hand rail. There is a pole there near the tracks that we call the murder pole because for some reason it really likes to grab people, yank them off, and potentially end your life.
Goodness me, it sounds quite dangerous. Right, well, am I fine
That's
to
why we warn
just
people.
sort of stay on this side then? Should I just stand here sort of thing?
Yep, that'll work just fine.
Brilliant.
But like I said, if you want to look at the passenger cars or whatever, if you want to sit down in there, you can, but not while the train is in motion.
Right, okay. Well, I'll have a little wander then and come back.
Please do.
Excellent, thank you. Sorry, what was your name?
Oh, I am sorry. I'm Elaine.
Elaine, pleasure. Father Montgomery.
Oh, pleasure is all mine.
And hello, sir. Yes, Father Montgomery here. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, mister. I am Raylan Taylor.
Raylan, pleasure. Right, I'm just
Our
going to have a little wander.
engineer for today.
Yes, excellent. Thank you. These train cars are awesome. So you can sit on these, but not when the train's in motion. Kind of sucks. And I'm guessing that's the caboose down there that I can't go into. But yeah, these are sick. They don't make trains like these anymore.
you not feel qualified to train somebody?
Well, I had to help my wife because with her hours, it was very unlikely that she'd see anybody. So
Right, yeah.
slow it down, Earl.
Yeah.
But she's done so good so far. She had her first HVT the other day, so that was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Besides the part where they pointed guns at us, but I mean that happens.
Yep.
Risk of the
That's
job, I
what
suppose.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But I bet you like having her be able to work with you, though.
Oh, absolutely. She's more than happy to engineer, whereas I would very much prefer not to.
Except you're doing it. You do. You do all the time.
I know. When we were training, there's so many people just like, I don't want to do security. I don't want it. I want to run trains. And then here we are. We're officers now. And where the fuck did all those people go? Please, please.
Right. I mean, I always said I'd do it if it was necessary. I don't mind doing it. It's just that wasn't my first intention.
Mm.
Sucks you can't go into cinematic camera
Once
when you're on the
we
train.
Get past the getting shot at part. I
Oh,
can't
well.
say it's thrilling, I suppose.
Mine is not really the getting shot at. It's the getting past the first one so that I know what to expect kind of thing.
Oh, well. An HVT here can go, it's 50-50. It's either you have the most boring and quiet shift of your life for the next 2 hours, or it turns into a 3 to 4 hour shift where half of that time you spent getting shot at. My own experience. Mm-hmm.
God, this camera is really close. It's like the interior camera angle.
You are more than welcome to step closer if you want to chat with us. Otherwise, we,
Oh,
feel
really?
free just to enjoy the
Oh,
scenery.
well, I didn't want to interrupt. I don't know whether there's
No, you're fine. We're
any
just
secrets of the
talking.
trade when it comes to the transit authority.
Oh, well, we wouldn't talk about those in front of you.
Right, right. So we're off to Saint Denis and then, what you said, Rhodes and back to Valentine, is that right?
Yes.
Well, it
Unless
depends on
he-
the livelihood of the how lively the crossing is. We could do one trip around the crossing if it's not seeming like many folks want to ride a train. So from Saint Denis, we'd go to Rhodes, and then from Rhodes, we'd go back to Wallace. But if folks want to ride the train, when we get to Rhodes, I will put in the paperwork for the depot boys to go ahead and flip the tracks over, and we'll go back to Valentine and do another loop.
Right, right. It's very interesting. No, I was just waiting for the rain to stop at the telegram office, but then I saw you pull around. I thought, well, why not have a little trip to Saint Denis, see what's going on in the city?
Mm-hmm. I mean, best way to do it. You get some beautiful scenery.
Yes, it's lovely out here, isn't it? Even with the rain.
Even with the rain, yeah.
The bend we're about to come up on has some of the most beautiful views. We'll get up pretty high, but I've got to say the northern track up in Amberino is
It's the most
definitely
beautiful.
something to behold.
Really?
I could definitely take us up there. We can. We'll probably end up in Ansburg otherwise, so that is the only issue. But it'd be completely up to you, sir.
Well, I suppose if I have the choice, then why not? I'm not sure I'll get another one, really, so I don't
Sure.
go up to Amberino too often, I must say, so it's it could be a welcome treat.
Sounds good. Looks like we're ending in Ansburg then.
Sounds
Lovely.
like me.
Are you
Train
not able
tracks.
to go further from Annesburg?
We could. We would end back up in Saint Denis and then roads again.
Right.
So if you'd like, we could take you back to Saint Denis, but that's once again up to you.
Well, I thought, seeing as that was the original route, why not take the scenic route up to Amberino to Annesburg and then back to what you were doing, I suppose. But if that's too much, then please don't let me dictate our journey.
I do have some responsibilities to tend to in about 2 hours, so we'll have to see how we're doing on time
Right. Well,
once we arrive to Ansburg. That stretch there is one of the longest stretches in the crossing for track without any towns.
interesting. I wouldn't have thought that, but it's very interesting indeed.
I think this one here comes second, because the closest you get to telegrams is Emerald Station back there, and then from here you aren't getting anywhere near telegrams until either Ansburg or Saint Denis. But Ansburg will be
Right.
in the opposite direction of where you're coming from.
I see. Right.
So this is where criminals tend to love to jump on the train.
Yes, I can see why, really. It's sort of... I feel like I'm in the middle of the woods here, almost.
Yep.
Have you had that happen often, being accosted by outlaws and gangs?
Yep. Unfortunately, like, in case you didn't overhear, that is a risk of the job, I suppose. But most folks don't tend to pay much mind to passenger trains, as there's not much in it.
Right, unless there's a lot of passengers to rob, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. And most passengers tend to prefer the flatbeds here. They don't really care for the passenger cars, surprisingly.
Right, well, I suppose it's nice to just feel the wind in your face and have a chat.
Mm-hmm. The views here would be on the left, but it is quite foggy.
Right.
It's gonna be tricky to see it.
I'm assuming that's sort of Roanoke way over there?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Elaine, how much coal did we grab from Wallace?
60.
Okay.
So I put 30 in the coal hopper, and then there's 30 in the engine storage.
Okay.
So how much will you use for a full trip like this?
An hour's worth of fuel. So about 60 pieces.
Right.
Or 60 chunks of coal.
Fascinating, really. And do you have that on hand, or do you have to spend a few hours digging some up? I'm assuming you just buy it in, do you?
We have various places that we can grab coal from around the crossing on the next to the tracks. We just passed one actually.
Really?
So you know those jobs like in Annensburg, and I think sometimes Strawberry has them for coal. Some of those supply our stores for that gets refined then into the coal for the train.
Right, I see. Interesting.
Yep. There's a whole process to it.
Yeah, and the coal for the train is different than the coal that gets mined. It's a refined coal specifically used for and geared for the use of the engine.
Really, I didn't know that. I thought, they just sort of dig it out of the ground and then shove it in the big fire over there. Very interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of people think that, and they think, oh, well, we'll just steal the coal off of the train. That's not going to work for you. I mean, you can, but you're just going to get a coal that's going to be useless for yourself.
Right, yes. Well, no, I mean, you could have the odd gang thinking, well, we've dug up all this coal, we can take this train to the next state over, and then they don't realise it. It's bloody useless, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I must say, it's quite frightening, though, riding a train at night like this. The moon hanging over us.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're because of the fog, you're getting the spooky train tour.
Right, yes. I feel like I should be dressed up for Halloween or something.
Yes. Well, here, I can, let's see. I actually...
Oh,
We could have the lantern out.
right. Right, yes, now I feel quite frightened, I must say. I left my lantern on my horse, I'm afraid. Can't join in.
At least there's no headless horseman riding alongside us.
Right.
Except, have you heard the tale of the headless horseman of Rhodes?
Of Rhodes? No, I don't think I have.
Yes, there is a tale that there is a headless horseman that is a soldier that fought in some skirmishes. And of course, he was removed of his head, but he carries it around with him and rides a horse alongside the train, specifically the train.
Really?
On really, really dark and foggy nights.
How strange.
I'm not sure why he rides alongside the train, but I've not heard that part of the tale. I don't know if anybody even knows. But he'll ride alongside for a while and then depart.
Interesting. Is this an old transit authority tale? Passed
No,
down from generation, or?
It's just something I've heard of.
Right, right.
Here we go. Though we're getting close to Saint Denis, so a little less spooky.
Yes, it's cleared up now, hasn't it? I think
a little
I
bit.
might stop for a quick meal in the city, I think. Maybe have a walk around. Though I've left my horse in Valentine now, so I'm going to have to find a way back to Valentine. Maybe somebody can give me a lift or something.
Some folks are friendly enough.
Right, well, I think I saw somebody providing a sort of taxi service with a wagon in Valentine. They were dropping somebody off and then travelled back out of town, so maybe they're down this neck of the woods and I can pay him for his services. That'd be nice.
Yes, that'd be helpful.
The Transit Authority do that as well, don't they? Do they offer little wagon
Yes,
service?
yeah, they do.
I suppose a train's more useful though, really, isn't it? A bit more exciting.
Well, it all depends. The western track does not connect to the eastern track, so if you needed to get from, let's say, I don't know, Valentine further out west, we would have
Yeah.
to take you by wagon.
Right.
Like Valentine to Blackwater, or yeah, that would be a wagon ride.
So do you get much chance to do Western train services?
Some of us try to. I personally don't like them. The switches are very touchy.
Right, yes, I suppose. So where would you pull the train up from? Is there a depot New Austin somewhere?
Yes. I don't know if I'd be allowed to provide you with that information, but there is a...
No, well, if it's confidential, please don't let me intrude.
I do believe it is, so I will tell you that there is one.
Right.
But with the tracks out there, like I said, being as touchy as they are, and the very small amount of towns that there are, it's very limited. So the eastern track is what gets the most transportation in terms of passengers. We usually run cargo trains out west, though.
Right, yes, well, I suppose it makes sense, really. The Western trainer with Kane was insane. Man,
Some
that's
folks
such
like
a
to
core
do the
memory
whole
for me.
wagon taxi services, but most
Such a
folks
core
usually tend to ignore it, even if you only ask for $1 per ticket.
So
We
strange.
do. Yeah. You can also telegram transit if you ever need furniture moved or other goods. Anything to do with transport, you can request it from us. At least give us like a week in advance, and we're happy to help.
Really? Well, I'll keep
Yep.
it in mind then.
We'll provide security and everything. Security is another thing we offer if you just need security for something. But like I said, we do need a week in advance.
Right. Well, I'll be sure to keep it in mind if I ever need anything.
Fantastic.
And we're spinning the wheel. I twist.
Saints Crossing Transit Authority. Next stop will be Rhodes. If you'd like to approach the train, tickets are $5.
Right, well, I best be off, but it was lovely meeting you both, and thank you for the trip.
Yep,
Very lovely.
pleasure.
Likewise. Thanks for riding with the Saints Crossing Transit Authority.
Absolutely. Well, take care for the rest of the trip. I shall see you soon. I'll just hop down here if that's all right.
Yep.
Take care now.
Safe travels. Let me check fuel and we'll get going.
Have a wander around the city, I guess. It's been a while since I've been here. Don't get much chance these days. Can't stay, but I got a new reaction image for you if I show speed pins at night. Oh god. the instant chugging of the vodka. That's amazing. No idea what the context of that is, but it's the best thing I've seen. It looks like an esports player, but I don't think it is. Ziegler Jewelry? He's a jeweler now?
Hello, Father. How are you?
Oh, hello there, evening. Yes, I'm doing quite well. Just sort of, well, I took the train over from Valentine to the city just to have a little wander, so I'm just reading the notice board. I noticed Alonzo Ziegler has a jewellery shop now. He's not now that he's not a deputy, he's sort of selling jewellery. It's interesting.
Boy, he's just recently come on to Sisica, and now he's off to make a jewellery.
Right, yes, I think he, I read somewhere that he got arrested, or something or other, but yes, it's quite the career change, but it sounds very interesting. I might have a little wander down to Blackwater, maybe, see if,
Right, okay.
what he's selling. How are you, though? Everything all right?
Oh, well enough, all things considered. I was informed that someone spoke with you about a book. A very specific book. And
right.
that you may be able to reseal it. Is that true? Is it possible to seal it?
Are you talking about the book that Tommy has? About the devil?
Not the one specifically in Tommy's care, no.
Right. Well, from what I've understood of everything that's happened with that book, it seems as though the book in Tommy's possession is the true book, as it were, and there have been copies made of it. But the validity of those copies and whether there's any sort of power to them, I suppose, is up for debate, so I'm not entirely sure. There are, I suppose, rituals that can be conducted and means of blessing and sealing and resealing books that might be somewhat cursed or compromised in such a way, but there's a process to it, as I'm sure you're aware, but well, I was researching into it for a short while, but everything that happened with Tommy sort of, well, fell into the ether, really, so I sort of stopped looking.
That's fair enough. I suppose how I was raised kind of leaves me with a bit of, well, for lack of a better word, I'm fairly superstitious. And wouldn't be surprised by some of the things that I've heard about these books. And I feared that, in a way, they pose danger to the place I call home. And if there was anything I could do to eradicate the threat, I would like to do so.
No, I understand. This book has caused quite a lot of trouble, really, for, well, so many people now for so many years. So it is of great concern. So I'm really not surprised. It's something I can look into for you if you'd like, and I can reach back out if you wanted to go through with all of this. It would just take a little bit more time. I don't think I have your telegram, so perhaps we could talk about it more once I've had a proper sit down and looked into it. Would that be all right?
Absolutely. Oh, that would. Are you having service tomorrow?
No, it's not planned. So, yes,
Right.
I'll let you know if anything changes, though, absolutely.
I realise that today's actually Friday, not Saturday, and I don't know what day of the week it is
Do you know
anymore because
what?
they all blend together.
I was thinking it was Saturday as well, really. It's been a rather strange week. I feel like it's one day ahead of what it actually is. Right,
Yes.
could I have your telegram, then? I can reach out.
Absolutely, love. The name is Ailish Byrne. It's Ailis. No H, because I'm Irish. We don't know where to put them.
Right.
And then the telegram is going to be Vibrant Lass 976 VL 976.
Brilliant. Could you spell your name again for me, please?
AILIS.
And it was Barnes.
Byrne, BYRNA.
Brilliant. Right.
And
There we are.
considering that you're out here and a wee bit on your own, which I trust you're able to take care of yourself well enough, Father, you should know that things have been found in the swamp as of recently that mean someone's lurking around here doing very dangerous things.
Right.
But do take some comfort in the fact that Lowell Oakland was arrested last evening and is back on the island of Sisico.
Really?
However, we do not believe he was the one doing the atrocities in the swamp. That's yet to be determined.
Yes, well, that's excellent news. I hadn't heard that he was rearrested, so that's brilliant. But I haven't really been keeping up with what's been happening in the swamps other than what Tommy was telling me about the book and of that former deputy, so...
Well, of course. Well, I don't believe anyone's really speaking of it, and I think they're hoping it'll stay contained. But there was a body found in the Rhodes Bank a few days ago, so I don't believe it's staying contained.
Goodness me. Right, well, no, I'll be keeping an eye out, and, well, I was just going to go for a stroll, really. Maybe get something to eat, so nothing too exciting, but I thank you for the warning.
Oh, absolutely, love. Always happy to lend a hand in an ear.
Well, I appreciate you for it. Well, yes, I'll reach out once I learn more, but in the meantime, please enjoy the evening and take care.
Absolutely. You as well, darling. Be safe out there, please.
Yes, will do. Take care now. Evening. Interesting. Some swamp lord drops. Truly, we haven't heard anything about it since that whole... Well, I mean, really since Tommy telegraphed about us the other day, saying that he was trying to get closer to God, things like that, so... Very interesting.
Morning to you, sir.
Yeah, I might just do a big loop. Big sort of snake route around the city just to see what's going on, see what's what, and then I guess I can just take Grace out from the stables in Strawberry. I mean, fucking the city, Strawberry. Yeah, and then just have a little ride back, honestly. Geisenheimer. What a surname.
Good morning, you here?
I completely forgot. My advertisements on these church doors are probably all gone again now, so I suppose I could put them back up, but honestly at this point it's probably not worth it. There's probably no signs up on this door now. Yeah. I'm gonna loop up on this side. I feel like Jack the Ripper walking the streets. John's the true serial killer this whole time.
Buenos días, señor. Morning, mister. Joseph.
I wonder if you can get executed here in Saint Denis, like up on that little thing there. I'm trying to think, like, so few people actually get executed now that I can't even remember the last time one happened, honestly.
Bien le bonjour, monsieur.
The violin playing. Might browse the clothing store and then grab my horse. I like how this is meant to be a crosswalk, it just doesn't lead anywhere. Should have added like stairs or something, if that's what it's meant to be. These little sort of grey patches that go over the roads. These things. Maybe they're not though. I'm just dead wrong. I remember when I started Vannevar, I think that bench there was like the first, like where I started the series. That was so long ago. City Hall? I'm getting like weird lag, like kind of frame drops. Like I'm not hitting my... Well, I'm just getting frame drops, yeah. It's kind of bizarre. I'm not doing anything crazy, you know. can have a leisurely stroll back to Valentine on the horse. Why not? Why not, I say.
Good morning.
There we go. What is that? Supreme carriage paint in all colors. Shirley Burns. Household paint. Durable and resistant to fading. Never seen that poster in my life, and I've been here for 700 years. Oh, chill out. Why is Grace filthy as sin? Goodness me. Give her a brush. Give her a brush, son. Right. I'm just gonna have a trot back. I'm not in any rush. Should probably feed him though. Her, rather. There we are.
A very good morning to you.
I said I was gonna have a trot, immediately forgot and started just racing again. Holy based. It's gonna be the worst thing I've ever seen twist. Oh god. Yeah, Hulk Hogan will not be at WrestleMania 42. Despite rumors. Despite rumors and hearsay. Fucking NPC. Wrong side of the road. It's nice to see the roads is like pretty busy though. Like it actually has a group of people who use it as a hub. I feel like every town should have that, you know? Like a solid group of people who generate RP around it. It's like what that person wrote about the history of the crossing. You know, you didn't have any telegrams or any shit like that, so if you wanted to find someone, you probably had to go to a town and, like, wait there for them. Where every communication thing is just done through word of mouth. It is quite interesting. The more I think about it, though, the more I am, like, genuinely excited for GTA 6. Given, like, how many hours I've put into Red Dead 2, and just with the level of detail and fidelity that GTA 6 will have, you know, it's not going to be, like, ultra, super, ultra, hyper realistic. But it, like, Red Dead 2 is still the best looking game, one of the best looking games still today, and it was made in 2018. Like, I can't imagine what GTA 6 is going to be like. There's just going to be so much to that game that I really don't see myself playing much else for a good while. And I'm not like a huge GTA guy compared to Red Dead. You know, I do prefer Red Dead, but it's just going to be massive. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'm really going to take my time with it, I think. I'm not going to just blaze through all the missions like in... I mean, I didn't really do that in Red Dead, but I kind of did just to, like, avoid spoilers, I guess. So I didn't really do much open world stuff and, like, side mission stuff, but... yeah, what are you going to do? It's one of those things. Any hype I have for it will have died down until it releases for PC. I mean, like, as much as I hate to admit, I will absolutely be buying it, like, day one on PS5, and then I'll just be buying it again on PC and playing through it again on PC. I have no shame in admitting that. Because if they are just going to do the whole thing where, like, they delay it for a year kind of thing, and then, you know, put it out on PC again afterwards, it's, you know, that's fine, but, I can't wait another year with GTA 6 just dangling in front of me before I get it. I just refuse. Like, it'll be the biggest, like, media launch in history of, like, anything. Any film, any, you know, any game, any piece of music. I've had a PS5 already, but I'm not buying one now that it's $200 more expensive. You know, I read somewhere recently that people were like, or like someone reported saying that, like, everybody is now buying a PS5 to avoid the price hikes that are coming soon. It is crazy that a PlayStation isn't appreciating asset now. Or no, appreciating liability. It's an asset. What a world. What a world we live in. It's just ridiculous. I haven't used my PS5 in literal years though, at this point. I've just had no need to use it. It's kind of like that with everything though. It's like that with the Switch and stuff. It's just, yeah. Kind of just move on. But it has been like 6 years since the Switch like peaked, really. I just want them to make a new Animal Crossing game. Like, as soon as that's announced, I am buying a Switch 2. Like, the same night. Yeah. If it's like on the level of New Horizons, then cool, but you know, if it's like bigger or better, which, you know, you kind of would expect after how many years, yeah, it's definitely getting purchased. I put like 1,000 hours into New Horizons without even thinking, so yeah, really looking forward to the next one if there is one. And having played New Horizons, it's like informed me on how to not like optimally play an Animal Crossing game, but you know, I think I'll know more going into it, because New Horizons was my first Animal Crossing game. So yeah, whatever they do, I'm looking forward to it. But a Switch 2, there's really not much to play on it. Yeah, I mean, that's why I didn't buy it, because it launched with Donkey Kong and a Mario Kart game that didn't interest me, and I was like, okay, well, this isn't enough for me personally. Yeah. But, you know, when the new Animal Crossing game comes out, I'll happily buy Donkey Kong and Mario Kart and the AC game and, you know, whatever. I never did finish Odyssey though on my Switch. I played like a good chunk of it, but well, I assume it was a good chunk of it. I really don't know. Maybe I barely scratched the surface of it, but yeah, I did play a fair bit. And I played a lot of Mario Kart. But yeah. Just one of those things. That guy's locked out. You know he's locked back in. I want to play the Donkey Kong and Zelda game with more than 20 FPS. Yeah, I mean, that's literally it. I would not be buying like any new games. On a Switch 1, you know what I mean? That just seems kind of ridiculous. Oh shit, well, this is awkward. That's very awkward.
I probably should.
Should I, just gonna do that. Whoops. I didn't think Grace would still be here. That's really strange. I thought it would have despawned. I didn't think that was like all lore either, being doubled up like that. I thought I was gonna get fucking gonked there. That was quite scary. Jesus. Okay. I know we're gonna be early finishing up, but I'll finish there. Been up for a good 2 hours, so I think that's it's a fair amount, really. But yeah, it's a quiet day, so we'll get back in with Angel tomorrow and see what's what. See what we can get into. Hopefully, push the story forward and yeah, see what happens. But yeah, let us wrap it up there.